8:29 I have. So, this is our last day of the year, huh?
Wednesday morning?
Last Wednesday morning of the year. Have to see if we've got people coming on yet. Are we live yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we are.
Oh, they just get settled, clicking the buttons. And there's always that little time delay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It is beginning to look like Christmas. Are you starting to feel like Christmas yet?
No.
I'm not quite. I've got my stuff done, but I'm not.
Oh no, I got stuff to do, so maybe once I do more of that stuff. Oh, Susan, you win the prize of being the first person.
Oh, and there's Betty Ann and Shirley. Okay. And Lori, good morning. We're playing a little background Christmas music till we get going here.
Cindy and Dale.
Gail, Susan. Ah, coffee is my favorite, girls. How nice to say that.
It's Wednesday morning. Yeah, yesterday morning I forgot my coffee, and today I forgot my lunch. So
Did you?
yeah, but I got my coffee, so we'll figure it out one of these days.
What's better, to forget the lunch or the coffee?
I was a little disappointed I forgot my coffee, but I'm like, I guess that means I had enough.
We'll probably look after you for lunch then.
Oh, I'm sure I can walk down the street. We're downtown, right?
There's a lot of advantages to that. I love being able to nip over to the bank or the pharmacy, and I like that we just get to watch the people going by.
Mm-hmm. The windows.
Mm-hmm.
Closer to the windows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like being closer to the windows. Like on the cutting table here, the old store, we're at the very back of the store. Here, we're near the windows, and we can see what's going on.
Oh, Pat, I put my sandals away.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Gail's kind. She says, the rush of Christmas is on my mind. I think I was puttering and waddling this morning. That's what happened. Just like, da-da.
Ah, there's Irene. Good morning. And Rita and Susan. No, says Pat. Oh, you're so funny.
Well, they're still handy, but you know...
I know, I can just picture the look on her face when she says that.
I'll let you enjoy it, Pat. Well, we could get started with our door prizes.
And
I
will
have
stop the
4
music
today. Because it's the last one, we decided to have 4. Or I did, I guess. So first of all, let's do the little Christmas banner pennant. We'll do that one. We'll do a block book.
They're
Those
always
are
great.
Lots of patterns and ideas. I have a little 8-piece Christmas fat quarter bundle. And then Darlene donated a little wall hanging or a little hot pad, whatever you wanted to use it for.
Oh, I couldn't use it as a hot pad
No,
because
I know,
it's so
too pretty.
But it's an angel, and of course it's got Darlene applique on it, so you know. And is there a little button on that?
Oh yes, for the little
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah,
so it's just cute. You could hang it up at Christmas time.
It's adorable.
Yeah, so make a comment, and then we will draw at the end.
So here we are, closing off the season. That's hard to believe, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So, what do we start with? Do we want to start with some of this stuff? We have a huge show and tell for you today, so we're going to break it into 2. But I think maybe we'll start with some fabric, and then we'll stop, and then we'll go.
Okay.
How's that? We'll do stop and go.
All right.
Where's this fabric? Behind you. Maybe we'll talk about the Oticoat shine. So, this wonderful shine stuff. We got the rest of the colors in, so we have, look at these. Look at that gold and bronze and green.
Yeah, that's a good
This is
deal.
so wonderful for embellishing or putting, like just adding to your quilt, to your project.
Rolling away.
I know they are.
There's
And silver.
like a pearl.
Yeah, they're just beautiful. They're $9.99, and you just brush them on, and the instructions are with it, but they will withstand washing and washing and washing. So
So I know those three all look the same, but this is a pink. That's rose gold.
And I know we have a red upstairs still.
And this one is amber. So I know they all kind of look the same, but they're not.
But they're not, no.
So they're $9.99, and those could be a lot of fun.
There's a lot of fun in those jars. Yes, there is.
I have a Camelot Football Days jelly roll. It's $47.99.
And it's just generic football, so it's not particularly a team, but it's nice and masculine.
So there's greens, navies, browns, all the masculine colors, some plaids. I'd love to take that apart, but then I won't be able to get it looking as nice again.
Yeah, there's two of those it'll be heading to Tennessee at some point. And then we got some more cork in. This is Sally tomato cork, and we're going to have to check out the designs on these. Can you see that pretty good? Yeah. That one? So they're 18 by 25 inches. And this one's just kind of, that has a different print on it. And then this one.
Yeah, more of a tile look.
Yeah. And then this one, which is like textured with the leaves. This is really nice too.
It's like cut out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a print, it's a cut out.
So these are $36.50 for the roll. And here is, this one is very popular already. And it's houses.
So if you're into making bags or pouches, those would be great.
So we thought it was time to expand our selection again. I know we're going to be, looking at some other bag classes and things like that in the new year. Let's see. We got some really pretty fabric by Sue Penn in.
It's a skylight.
And it certainly has that skylight feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, lots of beautiful colors. Sue Penn's always popular. I like this one with the starry sky.
Oh yeah, that is beautiful.
That'd be an awesome, if you're doing a piece where you need a sky.
Some really nice bright ones. Here's another.
It's almost like fireworks, the bursts.
And nice and clear. Now,
Yeah.
I know that.
So those are Sue Penn as well. Those are textures.
Yeah, so we have some lovely fabrics that coordinate with this. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that
purple.
mauve.
Yeah, Louise, there's purple.
And here's a lovely teal.
Yeah, the teal is awesome.
It's a really pretty teal. But you can see how well this coordinates together.
Especially that piece, you just pick up all the colors.
Yeah, or
from
this
it.
first piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's like wowzer. And look at this one.
Gold.
Look at that, Arlene. Isn't that a pretty yellow?
Mm-hmm.
And this is like sherbet, isn't it?
Like a coral.
Yeah, it's just tasty. Yum, yum. I can just picture that being nice and cold on a spoon and on a hot day.
Nice royal blue.
This is a very pretty blue. Maureen was in yesterday. Hello, Maureen. And then look at that one.
And that one's pretty too.
Yeah. And is this one wide, I think?
It is.
Does that go with this one?
It does. It's a skylight one, I think.
Okay, so I'm going to try to move some of these off so we can show this one. Thanks, Danny. Look. And here comes this one. Whoa. Here comes almost everything. Well, that was rolling out. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it's like a bigger version of that pop. So that's Sue Penn and Skylight. And they're not online yet, but I will get them up there.
So these are 19. How much was the wide one?
I didn't make it that far.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
And should we do a little show and tell?
Sure.
So yesterday we celebrated Darlene, and it was her last day. Darlene has worked for us for 14 years. She came to work with me when I was still in the house, and went through that transition to the first store on Broadway, And then when that store was sold and we had to move, we moved across the street. So she's been with me pretty much the whole time because we've been around, I think this is 18 years coming up. So she's been a very big part of that, and we will miss her on the floor. She's still going to do classes for us, so you'll still get to see her, but we will miss seeing her on a regular basis. And there was so many of you that dropped in to wish her well yesterday, and it was just a wonderful day.
There's Rika with her Metro rings that
Yeah.
she made as a gift for her daughter.
That is just gorgeous.
And that was in the Lori Holt Jelly Roll.
I was wondering what
It's
colors.
really, really
'cause it
pretty.
Really?
Really pretty.
Yeah.
It's one of those you want to see in person. And there's Rita.
Look at that.
They're red and black and gray.
Very nice, Rita. And this is what Margaret did with her owl panel. Oh, it doesn't show up as well there, but it was just beautiful.
Yeah, it's another one you got to see.
And here's Ruth.
She picked that up this week. I think it's for her granddaughter.
Very nice. And Teresa, look at that.
With her triangles.
Lots of work there.
And Heather with a little lap one for her grandson. It was all dogs, I believe.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay, so we'll come back because we have more. Shall I carry on or you want to carry on? I think probably you will be easier, the flow, right?
Okay, do you want to do this or this?
Let's do that.
So way back in the year, if you remember, we or maybe even last year, Christmas, we talked about that Angelique and I didn't have a Christmas quilt.
Well, yeah, I didn't have one for my dad.
So we decided to challenge ourselves to have a Christmas quilt this year. So we do actually each have a Christmas quilt. Not bed size, but a Christmas quilt. So this is mine.
Oh,
I picked up a cat panel. I think we had this. The cats are doing different Christmassy things, and I just, did the little cornerstones. And just picked up all the colors from the blocks, and I put some gray minky on the back, because that'll make my girls really want to snuggle with it.
this is as cute can be.
It was fun to make. So I worked on that throughout the year.
I love it.
And then
Here, I'll fold
Angelique.
that.
Okay. And then Angelique did one too. I haven't seen hers. Let's see, is this the top? Yep. So she did that.
Corey Dantini.
There you go. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. And she took the tree panel and she built around it with some squares.
This is so pretty too.
Very pretty. Fun.
Great job, ladies.
And then she put the music notes on the back, which was great with the trees. So now we each
Very,
have
very nice.
Christmas quilts. So maybe next year we'll each have another one.
Oh, is that another challenge?
I don't know, Angelique. Do you want to have another challenge?
I'm just teasing.
We could, because I've already got some ideas. But we'll be busy with the temperature quilt, I think.
And I find for some of these projects, you really got to start them early.
Oh yeah, this got started very early. It was an all-year thing.
Good.
But we also got some new flannels in. These are Quilt Source.
Yeah, and they're beautiful.
Very soft.
They're made in Korea, super soft, and we have just the
Lots of
loveliest
colors.
color palette. Look at this.
So there'll be lots to fill in the color gaps for our flannel. Tans, because everyone's always looking for some for baby things or.
And here's a nice
backings.
light gray.
It's kind of like a cherry.
Just very, very pretty.
Might as well put a green so it looks
You can
Christmassy.
really see it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then just for the contrast, I'm going to throw that bit of blue. Does it,
Yep, there's blue.
does it show blue?
Yeah, you can see that it's blue.
Okay.
I want pickles. Brenda wants pickles. Maybe the green. There's the charcoal.
And here comes a pretty kind of teal. And grays are always popular, so we try to get different shades of gray. So you can see the contrast. This one, yeah, that's dark. Anyway.
And there's a chocolate. And more of a tan.
There's a darker blue. So there's quite a few of these, and they are just lovely. So soft, and we're just so pleased to have
That's all I
these.
have.
Okay. I think that was a lot that they just saw go flipping by.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Should we go back to our show and tell? Mm-hmm. So we put out an email asking you to see about posting your favorite, oh, they are soft, Debbie, to post your favorite Christmas quilter that you like to put up at Christmas time on our Facebook page. And we have from Gwen and Bonnie. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? We had such a great response. So we thought we would share these with you today in case you didn't have a chance to scroll down in that email. So Brenda and Dale. And here's Kim, and then Jackie's is on the right. And she did the Dutch Santa Claus on hers on the right. And this is Susan.
Look at both Susan. Yeah.
Look at the quilting on these. Like it's if you're able to get in close, have a good look. And Jill and Gwen. And Barbara and Connie, and look at all that handwork on the one on the right too. Yeah. And I know the one on the left, Barbara, I think, said that she won at the Brigden Fair with that quilt. And here's Gwen and Diane. And Janet and Mary Jane. Mary Jane has hers on her door.
Lots of variety.
Mm-hmm. Darlene and Valerie, lots of work, and they're all so different. And Gwen and Jennifer. So the one on the left is like a one block wonder with the Christmas. And then Noelle, that was the Nancy Helverson one, I think. Yeah, very nice. And Karen and Jane. There's such a variety here. Catherine and Glenna. Anne and Edie. Star and Darlene.
There's something for everyone. You know?
Yeah. Debbie and Karen. So thank you so much for showing and participating in our Facebook question. That was fun.
So everyone will be inspired.
Yeah. They are. They're just gorgeous. There are lots of beautiful Christmas things that people like to put out.
And it was fun. A lot of talent.
It was just fun seeing everybody's response because so many so different, and it's nice that people. I like her Snoopy shirt too, Debbie.
Thank you. That's cute.
We should remind people there's still a few things to be picked up for Stuff My Stocking, and a couple gift certificates that need to be paid for.
But we're doing pretty well.
Yep.
A few more days.
So Saturday's our last day of the year.
So if you can't make it in before then, please give us a call.
And we'll get those paid for. That would be appreciated. Oh, good morning, Gail and Kimberly.
All right. So, should maybe talk about the quilt behind us.
We could.
And then we'll get into those fabrics.
Okay.
So this is Tim Holtz, the palette line for November, the red color.
And it's just they were late getting things into us, but...
So we are, still catching up, but...
So we'll have the rest of the fabrics. I'll be able to kit this first of the year. And it will be great because it would be in time for Valentine's Day. Not that you would only have to hang it at Valentine's Day. But you can see it's done with the strips. And as we're a charter retailer, we get patterns that you can't get elsewhere from anybody else. So the other one that we showed last month or a few weeks ago, we'll have all those fabrics early in the year too. So we'll be able to kit that up. I know some of you were looking for those.
Okay. So you want to do the pre-cut?
Oh, I was just going to say we have a nice little fat quarter bundle, and there are 10 of them in here for $54.99. And Tammy's going to show that collection.
So all the fat quarters are in the yardage as well.
Mm-hmm.
So just some variations on the red. And of course, his writing and labels, which we love that he's known for. And this one I thought was neat because it looks like a type, you know, that you want to touch it that's raised, but it's not. So it's a good fooler for your eye. A vintage red.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And then the stamps.
Angelique really liked these. She said this reminded her of France and the way the stamps
Nice. And then there's with the roses, kind of a honeycomb background.
And you know, the great thing about Tim Holtz is his collections all work together. So many of these look great with the pink one that, you know, the month before. And there's a nice...
This one reminds me of wallpaper. I can't help it.
Does it?
Yeah.
But vintagey.
Maybe somebody had that before. I don't know. I think they're kind of...
It's okay. I just thought I'd move some so that we could show more.
And this one's neat too with the letters. Typecast.
Some of these could work in a Christmas quilt.
They definitely could.
Very much so.
And then there's the collage. So you get a bunch of everything.
That is so neat too.
And then of course...
I wish they were doing strip rolls for this, but they're not. They're just doing the fat
tickets.
quarters.
Well,
Yeah.
I think...
But you could cut your own.
Yeah. Maybe it's because you don't see enough of it in the
Okay, maybe.
strip rolls.
It is really interesting fabric.
Well, you could always pick up a few pieces to, you know, they make great linings. Interesting linings for bags.
Well, they're just very unique. And for those of you coming into the store, we have a poster that shows all the different collections by month that are coming out, so you can see them. Because we get a shipment every month, and there are quilts that will go with all of them, with all the different collections. So that should be quite interesting. I'll pull this one back.
Okay, just a reminder to check out our classes online. I know that we would like a few more people in the beginner class so that we could run it.
Yeah.
There's still room in the Sashiko Sit and Stitch. That's been popular. I think we're at a good handful there. And Rope Bowl and the Zippy Clutch.
Yeah. And that beginner class has done really well. I think because there's 2 levels, but you can see all the wonderful results and just these happy sewers that continue on. So good morning from the Ottawa Valley. I don't see who that is, but good morning. And people are traveling all over. Marcia Mosey, yeah. People are just traveling all over the place, and everybody wants to kind of be home and together. We want everybody to get out there safely and come back safely, right?
Mm-hmm. Get all your stuff done. So then I guess it's store
It'll be
prize time.
interesting to hear how everybody's holidays were, and and we know that sometimes it's just not an easy time either. So we have to reach out to those that maybe just need that extra hug or that phone call.
That's right. Are you ready, Arlene?
I am.
Okay, let's do the little pennant.
Melanie Stewart.
Congratulations, Melanie. Lockbook.
Deborah Walker.
Congratulations, Deborah.
The little Christmassy fat quarter bundle.
Yvonne Fairway.
Congratulations, Yvonne. And then the little wall hanging.
Sharon Kurtzgens.
Congratulations, Sharon. Let me know if you're going to pick it up. I guess you don't have a whole lot of time. Or if you need it mailed.
Yeah, I think we can
We'll
start
wait.
putting things in the post. They say Friday, but
Probably
I think
not
we
till
might
New
wear.
Year.
Just because there's going to be such a backlog, and we don't want things lost.
So, yeah, we'll get it to you.
So we just like to put our arms around you and give everybody a big hug and thank you for joining us this year. We look forward to further adventures next year. And happy sewing. Maybe there'll be some sewing time in between Christmas and New Year's for you. Hard
Some
to
fun
say.
time, some therapy.
Yeah, some therapy.
In between the season things, yeah.
So everybody stay healthy and safe, and yeah.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Okay, take care. Merry Christmas.
We'll see you in the new year.